Let's take a look at the Grade 1 Clement Hirsch Stakes at Delmar on Saturday. It's race number 10. It's a mile and 16 with a purse of $400,000. There's 7 horses into this race, and 6 of them graded stakes winners, but there's one that I will be rooting for more than the others. 3 of these horses are trained by Bob Baffert. Let's take a look at the field. Let's start off with the horse that I'll be rooting for more than the others. It's Seismic Beauty. She has a lot of owners through my racehorse, and I am one of them. She is 2-1 morning line, trained by Baffert. Baffert has won this race 2 years in a row. Written by Juan Hernandez, he's won this race 2 years in a row. In her debut, just lost by a neck. Next time out, she went gate to wire and won by 5. Look at that speed figure. She was off for a while, off for several months. Came back off a layoff and finished second. Next time out, allowance race, 3rd place finish. As you can see, she was heavily bet. Well, that's the My Racehorse effect. These My Racehorse owners, they love betting their horses. After that 3rd place finish, I said, you got to stretch this horse out. She's sired by Uncle Mo. Got Medaglia d'Oro dam sire. Need to put her in some 2-turn races. Enough of these sprints. Get her away from these sprints. Baffert put in a 1-mile race, and look at what she did. She won by 10. Then in the Santa Margarita, she lost a jockey. Juan Hernandez chose a different horse, Spendora. I was surprised by that. I don't think Seismic Beauty liked that too much. When the gates opened, Juan Hernandez tried to go to lead with Spendora. Seismic Beauty ran right past him. She dominated that field, winning by 5. She got a 98 Brisnet speed figure. Her buyer speed figure in that race, 104. Yeah, she's fast. She's got some nice workouts coming into this one, including her most recent workout. It states that it was 7 furlongs. Actually, that was meant to be a 6 furlong workout. She ran 6 furlongs in 1:10.3. She galloped out so well, they gave her credit for a 7 furlong workout. 2-1 on the 1-horse Seismic Beauty. She'll be forwardly placed. I will use Seismic Beauty on my tickets. At 6-1, it's Royal Spa. Look at her form most recently. Last 4 races, finished second. Next time out, won by a neck at Laurel. Stepped up in class at Churchill at 13-1, won by a length and a quarter, grade 3. And last time out, well, she finished second, but look who she finished second to. Farpedo Anna. Yeah, I like this horse's form. And I like it at 6-1. I'll use the 2-horse on my tickets. 3-horse Mahina, 20-1, long shot. She's been racing on turf. Gonna try dirt again with her. She's 0 for 3 on dirt. She does have a 2nd and a 3rd place finish. She's done well in stakes races on turf. I mean, she's got the last 5 races. She's finished 2nd 3 times. Losing by a nose last time out. Well, she was 18-1 in that race. You're getting 20-1 on the 3-horse Mahina. Nothing Like You at 8-1, trained by Bob Baffert. Broke her maiden at Santa Anita, 6.5, going gate to wire. Then she won a stakes race. And she won a grade 2 after that by 5 1/4. Came back as a 3-year-old, finished fourth behind by 12, but she followed that up with a win in the Santa Anita Oaks. 7.5. She's got some nice wins. She is coming in off a more than 10-month layoff. Bob Baffin's pretty good at bringing them back off of layoffs. Getting 8-1 on the 4-horse. Nothing Like You. The 5, Ricci. 3-1, trained by Bob Baffert. Look at what she's done. 4 races back. Grade 3, a length and a half. Next time out, 3rd in the Santa Monica. And a 2nd place finish. Grade 1 Beholder Mile. Last time out, man, she dominated that field last time out, going gate to wire. Winning by 4.5 or 111 versus that speed figure. She would like to be forward as well. Bob Baffert has a couple horses that like to lead. Let's see how this plays out. Getting 3-1 on the 5-horse. I will use the 5-horse on my tickets. 12-1 is Little Hidden Port. Horse has been racing in Argentina. Has won multiple graded stakes races in Argentina. Has a nice record. 11 races, 4 wins, 4 seconds. 3rd place finish. First start with John Sadler. First start outside of Argentina. Coming off a more than 7-month layoff. John Sadler, well, he knows how to win this race. It's 2014. He's won it 4 times. 12-1 on the 6-horse. Little Hidden Port. And the 7, Copium, at 5-2. 2-time Grade 1 winner. Broke her maiden on debut, 3 3/4. Next time out on a Grade 3, 5 3/4. Then they stretched out to a mile. Finished 2nd, behind by 2 in that one. Next time out, they stretched out a little bit more in the Santa Anita Oaks. Didn't do well at all, finishing 4th, behind by 16. Now, she did have some bone bruising after that race. So she was off for a while. Cut her back in distance. She came back in the Grade 1 La Brea. Look at that speed figure. Winning by 2 3/4. They kept her in the sprint. Santa Monica. Look at that speed figure. Even better. Winning by 4.5. Went to Churchill over a sloppy racetrack. Another phenomenal speed figure. Winning by 3. She was 1-5 last time out. She lost to Sweet Azteca. Now, Sweet Azteca is no slouch now. Sweet Azteca is a multiple graded stakes winner. Sweet Azteca, in the turn, carried Copian out about 7 wide. Also, according to FanDuel, Copian lost a shoe in that race. Getting 5-2 on the 7-horse. Copian. Does she prefer sprint races over route races? I will use Copian on my ticket. So these are the horses that I'm using. I'm using Seismic Beauty, Royal Spa, Ricci, and Copian. And a horse that I'm going to pick to win well. I will be rooting for her, and I'm going to pick her to win. I'm going with the 1 horse, Seismic Beauty. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know who you're picking in this race. Good luck.